Hey guys, MCU Collector here with another figure review. Next up is the Hasbro Marvel Legends series Avengers Controller Build-A-Figure Wave. This is Madam Hydra. This is kind of a crap release. So to be honest with you guys, this one's not going to go over really well in the review for one big major reason. They use the old female body for this figure instead of the new one. So Quake in this wave uses the Shriek body, right? The torso, the arms, the legs, all of that. Why wouldn't they have done that with Madam Hydra? This body, well, I guess upper torso is new, but this body is so much more superior than this one. This one's just really bad. The legs are always gummy, always hard to stand, single jointed elbows. It's just not good. Why? So it sucks. So I'm going to kind of get that out of the way. We had a previous Madam Hydra figure released. I want to say this was the Arnim Zola wave. There was also like the variant Madam Mask figure. So you either got Madam Hydra or you got the Madam Mask. Yes, this one, I guess, kind of needed an update. Like, it was okay by itself. The articulation is very old style and everything. So yes, she could have used a new figure, but at this point, they should not be using this body because the body is just so bad. We got the new one. We all love it. It's awesome. But I feel like, you know, sometimes we go backwards and it's just like, what are we doing? Like, if you're going to redo a character that you've done before, put your best foot forward and do it on the newer body, not the older body. So that sucks. And for that, the review is probably not going to go over well. But let's get to it. Madam Hydra here is just a Marvel logo, but we do get a Hydra logo up at the top there. Side artwork of Madam Hydra. It actually looks really, really good. Here on the back of the package, we get the same thing with the Hydra logo on the back. The bio reads, "The woman once known as Viper assumes command of Hydra, taking the title of Madam Hydra and turning the organization into her personal army." Pretty good bio. Here we have the whole entire wave. We've looked at Iron Man, Thor, Blue Marvel, Madam Hydra now. We've already looked at Speedball. We've looked at Quake. So US Agent will be the next one, and then into the Controller Build-A-Figure wave. So let's get right into it and take a look at this Madam Hydra figure that's not very good. Okay, so the Madam Hydra figure, I didn't even want to show the figure. The head fits perfectly on this body. So no doubt in my mind, customizers will be doing some painting up of these figures in all green, not olive green, or maybe in olive green, to make it, because this, God, wouldn't that just look so much better of a figure? Oh, that's just too bad. So let's get that head off and let's put it on the proper body that she came with, and then here she is, and yeah, I don't like it. She comes with the two guns, and get this, so they're very rubbery and it's very thin plastic, so I understand that this was likely going to happen, because if they used a harder plastic, probably would have just snapped and broke. So you want to be careful with that, but that is just super bendy and flexible there. They painted the handles with like that snake skin. That looks pretty good, but look at that. They didn't paint the other side. Did not paint the other side. So this one will go on her right hip there in the holster. And it just kind of fits in there. Yeah, that's not so bad. So we'll go on the holster. We got a nice gold Hydra logo there. And then we got the other gun, pistol, and that will go in the left. So at least they got them right and painted them the opposite. But it sure would have been nice to just get both of those handles painted. But they go on her holster, her hip holster, like so. She does come with the right leg to the Controller Build-A-Figure. We'll place that off to the side. And then she also has a pair of fists. So she has the two trigger finger hands out of the package, and then she comes with a pair of fists that you could swap out as well. The only thing missing from her is those weird open female hands that look like this, which, you know, thank God we didn't get that. We actually got them with the Quake figure, though, when you swap over with the Mary Hill. But there is Madam Hydra, and it's... see, the thing is, this is the frustrating thing with this body. It's just so hard to get her to stand. Gumminess isn't terrible, at least, but these legs always get warped and everything. It usually becomes a problem, especially the ones that had heels. Luckily, these are flat feet, so that's not really an issue, but it's just, you know, when you have a better body mold, use it. Please, come on. Anyway, let's get in for a closer look at Madam Hydra. Okay, so here's an up-close look at Madam Hydra, and the lights might be a little bit bright in there, but I didn't want all the shadow from her hair and stuff getting in there. It looks pretty good. The digital face print, it's heavy. It's very heavy on the green, kind of how it should be, but that's why it looks kind of crazy. There's just a lot going on, but that looks good. I like the way the hair looks, a couple of different greens in there. It came out looking pretty good. Not a whole lot going on for the arms, although I'm sure these aren't new, but it would be hard for me to pinpoint which figure would have used these arms before. But as you can see there is at least the sculpted end of the glove sleeve portion there, so at least it's not just a cut off paint color there. So that's actually pretty good. I got to commend them on that they would do something like that. And it looks like it is the flesh tone plastic, and then the green was painted on, and because of that, whereas the forearm is actually molded green and then that is painted green, they are not 100% the exact same green. Same with the hips and the legs, which I keep mentioning because it keeps coming up. People, you know, I get it, you don't like that the greens don't match, but again, the reason is the PVC of the softer plastic is molded in the green color, and then the hips and the torso pieces are a ABS plastic, which is a harder plastic. So because the two different types of plastics, they are not always a 100% match there. And again, it is noticeable between these legs and these hips, and then the upper torso and the lower torso there. A couple of things on the paint, and this is real sloppy. If you look at that, because again the plastic of the upper arm is molded in the skin tone color, at the elbow they did not do a very good job of painting in that section. So as you can see there, it looks really bad. This side is not as noticeable, but when you bend the elbow you can see it, but just by itself it's not as bad, but you can see a couple little paint chip spots there. So not a very good release. So we already have the issue of the older body, and then those paint issues there, that kind of sucks. Gold paint for the belt buckles, those came out looking good. Again, those Hydra logos in gold. Lower legs are painted green to look like boots, but it looks like the legs, are they different lengths for the boots? Did they not paint those at the same? I don't know, I guess it's about the same. Kind of hard to tell for sure. This one looks like it's painted up higher than the other one. No issues there, I guess, but again, I would have really preferred the newer body. But not bad. She does look one hell of a lot better than this one. Like, oh my god, right? So back in the older Hasbro days, their female head sculpts were not always the greatest. Toy Biz had some really bad ones too, but Hasbro didn't have very good ones. As you can see, there's just very exaggerated. And at the time, you know, it probably wasn't terrible, but you know, based off the standards that we have now in the action figure line, that's not very passable. But this figure, you know, had some good things going on. Essentially, you know, very similar paint schemes, as you could see. The belt there. She did come with one gun. I have it packed away somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where it is. But you know, they did a couple of things like these straps around her back and everything. She had black hair with some green in it instead of like all green hair. It's just one of those design choices. But you know, again, this figure, yeah, definitely needed an update, and we got it here, but Hasbro could have done so much better in my opinion. But let's zoom out for her articulation, which isn't going to be very good. Okay, so Madam Hydra's articulation, she can look down. The hair kind of gets in the way that way if you kind of move it. She can look down. She's not going to be able to look up because of the way her hair is on that ball peg disc hinge, so can't do that. She can turn her head to the side a little bit, but the hair really does get in the way. Usually with female figures, we don't get the hair that actually comes forward too much, but as you can see, it does, so that really throws off when trying to do some swivel there. The shoulders, you can get the shoulders to go straight on out, and the hair really gets in the way, and you can swivel all the way around, but again, the hair really gets in the way. Single jointed elbows, that means a swivel at the elbow, and she can bend just over 90 degrees. Their wrists swivel, and they do hinge. Even though these are trigger finger hands, she has the standard horizontal hinge instead. Well, actually, the left has the horizontal hinge, but the right has the vertical hinge, which is the correct wrist hinge for wielding guns and other types of handheld weapons. So the right is good, the left is no good. We got the diaphragm joint, so she can pivot to her left slightly. The newer body does a little bit more. She can pivot to her right a fair amount there. Going back a little bit, not too shabby. Coming forward, that though is hardly anything at all. Swivel at that diaphragm joint because there is no waist swivel on female figures. Legs only go that far apart. That is another issue with these female figures, this older body style. Her legs come that far forward, which is pretty good. Back ever so slightly. Upper thigh cut in there. Double jointed knee that is that does have a pin because again, the older body. No calf swivel or anything like that. Foot hinges all the way down. Tiny bit of hinge up. Ankle pivot. Peg holes at the bottom of the feet. In terms of the guns, wait a second. Hold on a second. So we got the snakeskin painted on that side. Snakeskin painted on that side. Why is it this one is only painted on the one side? I can't believe I didn't notice that until just now. So, yeah, that's interesting. So I think mine was probably just one that happened to get missed. I doubt, so it's probably just a QC issue on mine in particular. If they painted this one, both sides, then I'm sure this will not, this is, yeah. Now I'm fumbling all over my words because I missed that earlier, but this is probably just something that happened on mine, not something that's going to happen on all of them. But anyway, what I was trying to do was to show the weapons actually in her hand. So you're probably going to want to be careful when placing this in her hands because you don't want to scrape off that snakeskin paint that looks so cool. Luckily on one of mine, it doesn't matter. I can be kind of crazy with it on one of the sides and not the other side, but they fit in her hands perfectly like so. So, Madam Hydra. Okay, and here are the new Madam Hydra figure and the old Madam Hydra figure from years ago. And as you can see side by side, it is a huge improvement over the previous one. Okay, and here is Madam Hydra with Hydra. So we have Red Skull and then all the Hydra Army Builder Pack figures. I have a couple of others, but I have that 1-2-pack that I still haven't opened yet. So I could do like the Brute, like a Brute with the helmet and stuff like that. There was a lot of Hydra figures. We had the first Hasbro Pulse Troop Builder figure. It was a Hydra agent. We had one way back when. We got a Bob Hydra agent head sculpt even. So lots of Hydra to go around, and Madam Hydra just kind of adds to that, and it works out. So I'm happy that an updated Madam Hydra figure came out, but again. And I know I was super negative in this video, but, you have that new body. Come on, Hasbro, use that body. Why not? And I'm sure there's a reason for it. A reason that I won't understand and I'm sure won't like. There's always reasons for things, even though we know that it would be better, there's always a reason why it doesn't get done, and that sucks. Whether we ever find out, probably not, but, there's always a reason for those things. Okay, so here's the controller wave so far. Next up is going to be the US Agent, and I will be doing a comparison with the original release of the US Agent figure on the Bucky Cat body mold, which is still this figure holds up. It's a nice one. So then we'll finish out the controller wave, go on to the Build-A-Figure itself. Decent wave, but again, I think it's one that people are really strongly going to pick and choose which ones they want. And damn, Speedball. I think, again, Quake is definitely the one to pick up. That's an awesome Iron Man figure. That Thor is the highlight of the wave for sure. Madam Hydra, lots of people probably don't have a Madam Hydra figure, and then this may be one of the only opportunities to get one. I wouldn't foresee Hasbro releasing another Madam Hydra figure at this point. It would have been nice, the newer body mold, but you might have to wait another 8 years, 9 years, or whatever it was to get another one. So if you need a Madam Hydra, this is the one to pick up. But you guys let me know down in the comments below what do you think of it. Was I overly harsh on it, or are you passing? Let me know in the comments below. And if you have it, let me know about the gun. So I'm assuming the one that I have is just... It was a QC issue where they just didn't paint the other side of the handle. I'm sure that's what it is. Yours are probably going to have the handles painted on both sides on both of the guns. But let me know in the comments below what you guys about the guns, and then what you guys think of the entire wave. If you guys are interested, hit that join button to join the MCU Collective and becoming a channel member. If you guys liked the video, please do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. And as always, thank you for watching.